Okay, so this is the Central Ave RR Crossing tour in Tenafly, New Jersey. And this is an abandoned crossing with no gate max. And over here you can see, looks like we have a newer looking control room relay case. Although the last train, I believe, that came on this line was in 2010 or maybe even longer. That track doesn't look too bad. Down there it does. And here I don't think any trains could possibly get down there. But this crossing is abandoned, although I don't think this line is officially completely abandoned because it doesn't say exempt anywhere. So I don't think that means it's abandoned officially. But anyway, we have our first abandoned signal, gateless signal. And signal base, which has, not sure, it's probably a US&s base. So we have US&s, so it's like a control box, something, has a lock on it. And the old signal here. The lights, the brackets are US&s. And the lights are US&s 8-inch lights. So these look really cool. And I do like these lenses, they're quite cool. Tops are rusted, as you can see the US&s in the back of them. These are some old lights right there. And then lights at top are more US&s lights, as you can see right up there, because there's an intersection right over here, so there are some top lights also on US&s brackets. Harmon crossbuck up top. Those are some nice lights right there. And the thing that does surprise me is we have a general signal. Looks like a Type 2E bell. Definitely made by General Signal. It's like kind of coming loose and just wire tied on. But it is kind of odd, and it's also on the side too. But a lot of these crossings on this abandoned line have old mechanical bells. Anyway, it's a pretty cool signal right there. Emergency information. I guess they still have to have that because this line technically still isn't abandoned, and it doesn't like say exempt anywhere here yet. I'm not sure if it will, because this is owned by CSX. Anyway, that's our first signal there. It also looks like they redid the track, like made the track smoother here recently. Anyway, first little signal for the street that comes out here. That can turn to the tracks. Has US&s control box, probably US&s base. This crossing is mostly made of US&s. And brackets are more US&s. And more US&s 8-inch lights. This is another lot of US&s in this signal too. And our harmon crossbuck. Anyway, it's our first signal right there. That's the back of that signal. This is our second main signal. As US&s control box. Probably a US&s base. With, it's like a bee's nest up top. They do like to make nests up in those lights. Some Premier products brackets. The signal is a little different than all the others with the lights. It has all safetran 8-inch lights. All made by Safetran. The lights right there. And then up top, WRS brackets up there. More Safetran 8-inch lights. Safetran 8-inch lights. And there's some nice lights. But that's our second main signal right there. We have our last signal here. That's the back view of those 8-inch lights and that signal. But another US&s control box. Probably US&s base. US&s brackets. US&s 8-inch light. With a nice lens. And we have a missing US&s 8-inch light. I don't know if it just fell or if someone knocked it off or a truck. Something, I don't know really. It's like there's some bees going into the hole. Those are the wires there. Sticking out. So this crossing I don't think has any power to it. But it's our one US&s 8-inch light. Anyway, that's all for this crossing tour. That's our last main signal right there, the Harmon crossbuck.